Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Welcome back, all you thought criminals and enemies of democracy. And those of you that are new, welcome. From Timcast, Brian Stelter to leave CNN, reliable sources canceled. The media analysis show has been on the air since 1993. Now, I have some mixed emotions. Mixed emotions for sure. The first emotion is... Another emotion is... Yeah. And also there's this. Or, of course, just a general emotion with CNN. And there you have it. Sorry to put you through all that, but I just thought I had some fun with it. Here's the thing. This guy's got a whole bunch of money stashed. He made really good money. I don't know what his salary was, but I'm sure it was astronomical for the job that he did. Now, all right, he's gone. He'll probably do a podcast and maybe have a newsletter and maybe have a Substack page or who the hell knows. And you know, he'll go on and he'll be on talk channels for YouTube and other podcasts, and he'll be somewhat of a celebrity after he's gone. But here's the point. What is the price that he's going to pay for what he's done to the American people in this republic through his total BS for years, relentlessly lying, stretching the truth at best, and just doesn't give a good damn the repercussions or the negative fallout from it. Just following the boss's orders. Trump, 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 Trump. For 5 years straight, non-stop. You don't like somebody, that's fine. You don't like their policies, that's fine. He had a forum with millions and millions of people, and he lied his ass off continuously. And make it even worse, not one of those guys that believes the lies and just broadcast it. He knew they were lies. When is his day of reckoning coming? Now, believe it or not, to look at him, he's still in his 30s, I believe, 35, 37, something like that. He's still a young man. Doesn't look that young. He's got a lot of years ahead of him. So what is he going to do? He'll be fine. Let's read on. CNN is canceling reliable sources after 30 years on the air. So rather than fire him, they canceled the show, which they really fired him. Brian Stelter, the show's host, will leave the network following his last episode, which airs on August 21st. Now, we're all going to have to tune in. It'll be like the final episode of MASH. I mean, it's funny. I laugh because it's so ridiculous, but the problem is he has influenced millions of people that are now cult members. Him, Jim Acosta, Chris Cuomo. Who am I missing? Oh, Don Lemon, a.k.a. Don Lemon. Those four. Now, we won't even go into MSNBC. We'll just talk from CNN, who at one time was a fairly reliable news source. Yeah, they slanted left, but everybody knew it and took that consideration. And they were in the toilet. They were circling the drain. And Trump announced in 2016 he was running. It saved the network. But did it really? It just staved off the inevitable. In fact, in a lot of ways, they made a ton of money off of Trump on the internet, clicks, streaming, advertisers on their cable news show. And as the ratings got lower, they still made money. And it gets to the point now where they just can't justify it anymore. In the end, it's all about you have to make money. Unlike the Washington Post, I'm not sure what their financials are, but I'm sure they're making a lot less money than they did 10 years ago. We appreciate his contributions to the network and wish him well as he embarks on his new endeavors. That's a corporate, nice way of saying, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Fox reports that Stelter was told he would be leaving on August 17th by CNN Chris Litch. Stelter spoke to NPR about the news and praised his team efforts to examine the media truth and the stories that shaped our world. This guy's got a set of cooliones. Media truth? When the hell did that ever come into play? It was a rare privilege to lead a weekly show focused on the press of the time when it has never been more consequential. You pompous ass. You know, it's not very Christian-like to wish bad things on people. But as the old saying goes, karma is a bitch. He said he will comment more on the show's cancellation during the last episode. I'm sure he will. And I'm sure his voice will be cracking. And he'll be all teary-eyed. Because he's probably thinking, who can I lie about now? And where can I do it and make this kind of money? Now, I'm not sure if they have to buy out his contract or not, nor do I care. Stelter and his media analysis program are known for frequent attacks on conservatives and conservative media outlets. Yeah, it was basically Fox this, Fox this, Fox this, Fox this, Fox. It was the Fox critique show, and then it became the Trump derangement syndrome show. In 2020, Stelter wrote a book about the Fox News entitled Hoax, Donald Trump, Fox News, and the Dangerous Distortion of Truth. You know, I got to tell you honestly, they give deflection a whole new meaning. The distortion of truth. You got to be kidding me. They lied their off for a long time. He added chapters about January 6th in the gross of Newsmax and One American News. Yeah, let's criticize and go after our direct competition, either online or in cable. Fox being both, Newsmax and America One News being the streaming services. NPR notes that Stelter has criticized John Malone, a major investor in Warner Discovery, which owns CNN. Malone has publicly judged the network for becoming more politicized. They're being polite, I'm telling you. Now, this is a paragraph that is just amazing to me. I'm not really sure if this individual believes it, but if she does, she is doomed. Her mind is warped. He, meaning Stelter, departs CNN as an impeccable broadcaster. You gotta be kidding me. Just the first line has got me aggravated. It said Amy Entelis, Executive Vice President of Talent and Content Development. Talent and content? Unbelievable. We are proud of what Biden there's a Freudian slip, what Brian and his team has accomplished over the years, and we're confident their impact and influence will long outlive the show. That's actually the only thing I agree with. Their impact will influence, and influence will long outlive the show. The damage they've caused to this republic with their Trump derangement syndrome. You can not like Donald Trump, that's fine. But they took it way, way, way over the line. The broadcast network has not specified what would happen in the reliable sources newsletter, which compiles major media stories. Nor does anybody care. It just made a number of cuts since assuming his current role 5 months ago as the media company suffered a major blow after investing in its now defunct streaming service, CNN Plus. Yeah, remember that one? What was it? $100 million? I'm trying to remember now. And what did it last? 15 days or something like that before they pulled the plug? It's one with the takeover of the new owners was right around then. They said, you know what, guys, you spent all that money before we finalize the deal. It's money that we're just going to flush down the toilet, and we're pulling the plug. Oh, man. Well, the aim of making the network less partisan, I don't think you can make it any more partisan. Any change would be an improvement. The executive was reported in June to be evaluating which on-air personalities who were able to adapt and who needed to go. Prior to joining CNN, Stelter was a media writer at the New York Times. Well, there's a shocker. Reliable sources first aired in 1993. Now, which on-air personalities were able to adapt and who needed to be let go? Immediately have security, get a cardboard box, take the sign down on their parking spaces. The next ones to go have to be Don Lemon, a.k.a. Don Lemon, and Jim Acosta. They have to go. They have to be purged from this network. CNN's brand, I think, frankly, is irredeemable. It would be like being a PR firm trying to revive them and make them somewhat look credible. It would be the same difficulty as trying to rebrand Bill Cosby. In essence, to me, that's the same. That's how far gone they are. They were once a good news station. Everybody listened to CNN. I used to years ago, and I knew they were slanted left, but they weren't really that bad. You could kind of see through the filter of their left leaning. But now I've just, since I forget his name, the one that used to be a producer on the show that Trump was on, and since he started, it was a one-man crusade to destroy Donald Trump. Well, they got their wish. They got their wish. They're the barking dog that caught the car. And when Donald Trump was gone, they didn't know what to do. So, bon voyage, Brian. Bye, 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 bye. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. And I hope they purge the rest. I'm 65 years old. I doubt in my lifetime if CNN is still around when I finally pass away from this earth. Whether their brand will be brought back up or not, we'll have to see. But this is a good start, a good purge. And with the midterms coming up and the election in 2024, we'll see what talking heads, a.k.a. propagandists, get cut from CNN. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.